No agreement came out of a meeting between U.S. congressional leaders and President Donald Trump on Wednesday to end a partial government shutdown now in its 12th day as the president stuck to his demand for $5 billion in border wall funding, fiercely opposed by Democrats. Congressional leaders are expected to return to the White House on Friday to resume talks, signaling the shutdown will likely stretch into the weekend. The White House convened the meeting to try to convince Democrats that funding a wall on the southern border with Mexico was a pressing security need. Instead, Democratic leaders cut off Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen's presentation and tried to no avail to press Trump to accept their offer. It just was not a credible presentation, Senator Dick Durbin said of the briefing. He added that Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, who is expected to be elected House Speaker on Thursday, insisted the conversation focus instead on the shutdown. Pelosi said the House would proceed with plans to hold votes on Thursday, when they formally take control of the chamber from Trump's fellow Republicans, on legislation that would end the shutdown without providing the wall money sought by Trump. "We're asking the president to open up government," Pelosi told reporters outside the White House after the meeting. But Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said afterward on the Senate floor that the chamber would not vote on the legislation, calling it a political sideshow and total non-starter. Democrats say they want to fund most of the government through September, but allow for another month to negotiate wall funding by only partially funding the Department of Homeland Security, which is responsible for the wall. Schumer said Trump conceded that Republicans would lose leverage if they allowed the rest of the government to be funded. "We asked him to give us one good reason why you should continue your shutdown of the 8 cabinet departments while we are debating our differences on Homeland Security. He could not give a good answer," Schumer told reporters after the meeting.